After a month of being sick and a month of stress and a month of just real life complications, I'm finally back to playing the visual novel. I know some people were asking during my live streams if I was bringing it back. I never intended on stopping the series. It just so happens that I got sick. I didn't want to spend 30 minutes every other day reading dialogue while coughing in between. I'm still sick. Anybody who's ever had the whooping cough knows that it never really leaves, and it takes a while till it leaves completely. Like, there's nothing you could drink, nothing you could really do to get rid of it. You would have to go to the doctor and get like antibacterial, like a medication, but I didn't go to the doctor for whatever stupid ass reason. But it's starting to subside. I still have it, so if I cough at any point during the video, I apologize. And yeah, over the past month, just getting some rest, just making sure that like I'm good, because at the start I didn't even know if I had the whooping cough or something worse. As you guys know, there's a crazy virus going around over the past couple of months, and it's been ruining a lot of people's lives, and unfortunately it did affect my life a little bit over the past month. But now everything is good as far as like real life stuff in my personal. But that's besides the point. We're back to play the game. I'll be honest, I don't know where I'm at. I know I got through the prologue, obviously, and the summoning, but other than that, I don't remember exactly where I left off. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So I guess we stopped while talking to Rin. Why do I feel like we already got through this? But I guess not. I look over at Saber. Saber, what you doing? Then she's a heroine from the past too. Well, it's true that nobody would dress like that now, but still. Well, that's because, you know, you're a little bitch mage. So weird, like, being back to this after over a month of not playing it. Artificial gods. That's a very interesting translation.
そういう一般的な霊を扱う魔術は彼らの力の一部を借り受けて奇跡を起こすでしょ。けどこのサーバントっていうのは英霊本体を直接連れてきだから基本的には霊体としてそばにいるけど必要とあれば実体化させて戦わせられる。
その霊体と実体を使い分けられるってことか。遠坂のサーバントは姿が見えないけど。
Well, he got his ass whooped by Saber. Yeah, he got his ass destroyed. Yep, I remember that for sure. Saber was a straight up savage. Was no hesitation when trying to kill Rin too.
そりゃ相手が実体化していればこっちの攻撃も当たるからうまくすれば倒せるかもしれないけどサーバントはみんな怪物じみてるでしょ。だから怪物の相手は怪物に任せてマスターは後方支援をするっていうのがセオリーね。
Sokka's explanation irritates me for some reason. She calls them monsters. I don't know about the other servants, but I don't want her to talk about Saber like that. Damn boy, it's just the start of the route and you're already trying to fuck Saber? Like my guy Shiro. I understand it, yeah. It started quite a bit ago, a couple decades ago. According to Grand Order, the heroic summoning system shit was actually a lot older than that. Originally, summoning servants were supposed to be for fighting the beasts, but later down the road, we took that summoning system and created the Holy Grail War. Sokka says so, and now turns to Saber. Damn. Look at Ren's face, he looks smug as hell. It's just kind of weird how she was getting her ass whooped, and now she's like acting like this. It's like, my guy. I don't know if it's an act or, you know, just to save face, but
驚いたわ。そこまでひどかったこともだけど、あなたが正直に話してくれるなんて思わなかった。どうやって弱みを聞き出そうかなって程度だったのに。敵に弱点を見抜かれるのは不本意ですが、あなたの目は欺けそうにない。こちらの手札を隠しても意味はない。
everyone being honest with each other. I see, I
そ
see.
れならばあなたに知ってもらうことで、シロにより深く現状を理解してもらった方がいい。正解。風格も十分と。もうますます欲しい。
Dang. Listen, you got spooked by Emiya. I always get spooked by Emiya. That's something we have in common, Ren. Like, it's all good. Sokka clenches her fists with anger.
遠坂、それ俺がふさわしくないってことか。
Well, you're not fit to be really anyone's master, to be honest. Wow, she just said something that any normal person would have trouble saying. Well, she's not a normal person. She's, you know, Tosaka Rin of the prestigious Tosaka family, like my guy. And she doesn't realize it. Her honor student image from school crumbles inside of me. Good going, you say. Tosaka certainly shows no openings, just like a devil. Damn, dude.
話がまとまったところで、そろそろ行きましょうか。
Tosaka suddenly says something strange.
行くってどこへ？
だから、あなたが巻き込まれたこのゲーム、聖杯戦争。
Ooh, look at the sequel to meeting Kire this episode! Oh, I'm down. I hope this episode, I mean, the dialogue in this goddamn visual novel is very long, so it might take until the next episode, but I really want to see him.
大丈夫。隣町だから急げば夜明けまでには帰ってこれるわ。
いや、そういうことじゃなくて。
It's just that a lot of things happened today, so I want to have a rest and think about them. I know, right? So much shit is just getting shoved into your face at once, and you're just like, oh shit. Alright. Sokka asks Saber.
セイバーは関係ないだろう。あんまり無理強いするな。
もうマスターとしての自覚はあるんだ。私がセイバーと話すのは嫌？
It's kind of weird seeing my main chick talk to my side chick, you know what I'm saying?
そんなことあるか。ただ、遠坂の言うのが本当
At least in this route. Obviously, in the Unlimited Blade Works route, Rin is the main chick.
右も左もわからないはずだ。だから、
それは違う。サーバントは人間の世であるのなら、あらゆる時代に適応
Yeah,
します。
bro.
もちろん。この時代に呼び出されたのも。
Ooh, that is that a foreshadowing? I don't know the exact term, but that reference, I guess, to the past Holy Grail War.
どんな確率をす。
Hey, Tosaka's surprised too. Look at Tosaka's face. He's like a JoJo's pose, kind of. So that must mean Saber said something incredible.
シロ、私は彼女に賛成です。あなたはマスターとして知識がなさすぎる。
Okay, I get you. Saber stares at me silently. It's a gentle stare that's worried not for herself, but for me.
行けばいいんだろ。で、それってどこなんだ、遠坂。ちゃんと帰ってこれる場所なんだろ。
もちろん。行き先は隣町の
Kotemine Church. The false face, wow, bro, wow. I mean, you're not lying, but Tosaka makes an evil smile. She's been making that smile for a while now. It looks like she's having fun dragging me around while I don't know anything. It might be prejudice, but I'm beginning to feel like there's a problem with her personality. Well, a lot of people would disagree with you. She just assumed it, that's all. We walk through the nighttime town. It's past 1 in the morning, and there's no one out at this time. The lights in the house are out, and only the street lamps illuminate the silent town. Well, yeah. I don't mind a nice little walk. Of course, like, we're supposed to be quarantined right now, Ren, but it's all good. If nobody else is around, I guess. An hour walking? Holy fuck. You could also call an Uber. really, Emiya, she's a mage. She can handle herself, at least against normal people. Against other mages, it might be a problem, but I mean, come on now, she's capable.
安心しなさい。相手がどんなやつだろうと。
Yeah, and then Saber's there too, and then if once Archer gets healed up, like, you'll come, like, come on.
そこにいるセイ
Come
バ
on,
ー
Emiya.
はとんでもなくお強いんだから。
She's right. Whoever it is, if someone attacks her, they will be counter-attacked viciously. Yeah, viciously, my guy. Rin. Saber has the iconic yellow coat that appears in multiple Nasuverse works, such as Kara no Kyokai. Fucking Shiki wears the same coat, I believe.
ほんま抜けっていうか。なんでも私たちが痴漢に襲われたらエミヤくんが助けてくれる。そんな。白は私のマスターだ。そういうの考えてないんじゃない？魔術師とかサーバントとかどうでもいいって感じ。
Sokka and Saber now know each other well enough to talk to each other. Well, I mean, there's no one else to talk to besides you, my guy. Saber has been silent ever since I stopped her from going out just like she was. She said she wouldn't take off her armor, so I made her wear a raincoat, and she's been quiet ever since. Oh, I didn't realize that's why she was wearing the coat. I don't know if they say that in the anime, but that's an interesting tidbit of information, I guess. Now she follows me and only speaks to Sokka.
どっちに行くのよ、エミヤくん。そっち、道が違う。
橋に出ればいいんだろ。ならこっちのが近道だ。
I don't want to walk alongside them, so I quickly make my way to the small-sided road. Small side road. They follow me without objection. Okay. Let's go across the bridge then. So we're right. Spoiler alert. We come out into a park. We have to cross that bridge to go to the neighboring town of Shinto, but...
へえ、こんな道あったんだ。そっか。橋には公園からでも行けるんだから、公園を目指せばいいのね。
Yup. Maybe it's just because it's nighttime. Tosaka's face looking up at the bridge seems even more beautiful than at school. I'm troubled. I hurry to Sokka, who is standing still in the park, and make my way up the stairs. Once we reach the road alongside the bridge, Shinto will be straight ahead of us. There's no one on the bridge. It's only natural as not many people use it even during daytime. That explains why nobody was around in Fate Zero when Gilgamesh and the Scano were fighting. That I guess that makes sense. I always wondered that, like, where does everyone go when all these servants are fighting in public? It's like, it's more normal to use the bus or the train to get to the neighboring town, so this bridge is rarely used. That's because it's so long and it carries a fear that it might collapse on you. Really? That must be why this place isn't used for dates, even though it's perfect location-wise. Yeah, I would go there for dates if nobody's around during the, like, come on. That's a perfect place for a date. Saber is following me silently, and Tosaka is walking right beside me. And I bet there's like a good view of like everything as well. Trying to ignore them, I hurry across the bridge. Yeah, I'd totally take my girlfriend there. What the fuck? Beyond the bridge, Tosaka leads us into the suburbs. When I think about Shinto, only the office buildings in front of the station come to mind, but there are streets from older times once you get away from the station. The suburbs are the most extreme of those. There are hilly roads and a high ground overlooking the sea. As you go farther up the hill, there are fewer buildings and the foreigners' cemetery built on the slope of the hill can be seen. I actually don't know. No, I guess not. The difficult man. He's cool, he's straight, bro. Tosaka starts up the hill. Looking up, I can see a building at the top of the hill. A church atop the hill. I never thought I'd visit God's house for the first time for a reason like this. Yeah, well, there you go. I guess Emiya's not religious, makes sense, given his upbringing. The church is magnificent. The whole top of the hill must be the church's land, as a flat field welcomes me as soon as I reach the top. The church isn't that big, but it is compelling, towering over its visitors. I remember this part from the anime.
ここまで来たのにセイバーだけ置いて
She's not allowed
私は
inside,
教
right?
会に来たのではなく、シロを守るためについてきたのです。シロの目的地が教会であるのなら、これ以上遠くには行かない。
Saber says clearly. It doesn't seem like she'll budge an inch, so I decide to respect her decision.
それじゃあ行ってくる
Alright, alright.
はい。誰であろう
Yo,
と
I like
気を許さな
whisper
い
to Saber, I'd be like, yo, use your noble phantasm in the church right now, bro. Fuck their shit up. Oh, look at the bright little room. It's not even a little room. It is a large, impressive chapel, even though you said earlier it was tiny, but okay. So large, many people must come here during the day. If he's entrusted with such a church, the priest here must be a man of character. Haha, ironic.
遠坂ここの神父さん
He
っていうのは
definitely is a man of character. He has a lot of character for sure.
どんな言葉って説明するのが
Goddamn.
難しいわね。
I was holding in that cough for like a couple minutes now, by the way.
私だって未だにあいつの性格はつかめないもの。
10年来の知人
Yeah, 10 years since she was a little
そ
girl.
れはまた
She didn't like him then.
随分と
She
年季
still doesn't like him
関係
10 years later, so that gives you an idea of what kind of man he is.
親戚じゃないけど、
Or I guess what kind of girl Sokka is, actually.
ついでに言うと兄弟子にして第二の師っていうところ。
兄弟子って魔術
Yeah,
師とし
he's
て
a
の兄弟子
magus, my guy.
そうだけど、なんで驚くのよ、そこで。
だって神父さんなんだろ神父さんが魔術なんてそう
By their nature, magus and the church cannot be in harmony. Well, you know, they do butt heads every now and then. Yeah, that's true. The organization that magi belong to is called the Magic Association. The other side of religion, the side you wouldn't see while living a normal life, is called the Holy Church. The two are barely similar. They cooperate in name, but they're always trying to kill each other when given the chance. The church hates heretics. They totally eliminate the inhuman, and they count magic using humans among their targets. For the church, miracles are only given to the chosen holy saints. Any miracles handled by other people are heresies. There are no exceptions, even for those within the church. The higher one rises in the church, the more one is prohibited from the impurity of magic. And for a follower entrusted with a church like this, and the more divine protection one receives, the more one should stay away from magic.
そもそもここの神父
Excuse
さん
me,
って
holy
こっち側の
Jesus.
人だったのか
ええ、聖杯戦争の監督役を任されたやつだもの。バリッバリの代行者よ。まあ、最も神のご加護があるかどうかは疑問。
Sokka's footsteps echo as she approaches the altar. It's bad manners to do that when the priest isn't here, but it's so late at night. He won't be in the chapel, so if he's anywhere, it will be the private room in the back.
んでその神父さんはなんて言うんださっきは
Yep, Kotomine Kide.
名前は琴峰きれい。
Hell yeah.
父さんの教え子でね。もう10年以上顔を合わせてる腐れ縁よ。
I wish I'd never met him. Damn.
同感だ。私も死を
Yes, my boy. A footstep. He must have noticed our entry as he slowly appears from the other side of the altar. My boy. My boy. It's Kotomine Kide. Yes. Something about his voice. I mean, man, my guy.
一応魔術師だけど、中身は点で素人だから見てられなくって。確かマスターになったものはここに届けを出すのが決まりだったわよね。あんたたちが勝手に決めたルールだけど、今回は守ってあげる。
それは結構。なるほど。ではその少年に
You're welcome, my guy. You're very much welcome. The priest called Kotomine Kide slowly turns to me. Without realizing, I step back. He's not scary at all. I don't feel any hostility from him, for now, but this priest still has a presence that makes the air around him feel heavy. What's up, man? Kotomine Kide. My name is Emiyashiro, and I'm a little bitch. I'm just kidding.
俺はまだマスターなんてものになった
I glare back at the priest, trying not to lose against his presence.
エミヤ、シロ。
Yeah, he knows that name. The weight on my back turns into a chill. The priest slowly smiles as if he's met someone pleasant. That smile, it makes me
礼を言う
horny.
エミヤ。よくリンを
Oh,
連れてきて
you're
くれ
welcome, my guy. You're welcome.
君がいなければあれは最後までここには訪れなかったろう。
Probably not. The priest makes his way toward the altar. Sokka moves away from the altar and stands beside me.
では始めよう。エミヤ、シロ。
That is indeed correct, my guy. That is indeed correct.
それは違う。確かに
I mean-
俺はセイバーと契約した。けど、マスターとか
Didn't
崇拝
like
戦争とか
Tosaka like
そんなこと
explain
言わ
it
れても
though?
マスターっていうのがちゃんとした魔術師がなるものなら、他にマスターを選び直した方がいい。
なるほど。これは重症だ。
I don't know, jack shit, I guess.
だから素人だって言ったじゃない。そのあたりからしつけてあげて。そういう追い込み得意でしょ。
Tosaka urges the priest.
ほう。
Yo, imagine if Kotomina trained Emiya Shiro in like a timeline. Like, how would that go?
よかろう。お前が私を頼った。
Probably wouldn't go that far given Emiya's like disposition and morals and whatnot.
エミヤ、シロには感謝をしてもしたりないな。
And I can never, you know, you're welcome you enough. Father Kotomine laughs. Father Kotomine Kire. The conversation makes me feel uneasy.
まず君の勘違いを正そう。
Okay.
いいか、エミヤ、シロ。マスターというものは他人に譲れるものではないし、なってしまった以上やめられるものでもない。その腕に礼儀を刻まれたものは、たとえ何者であろうとマスターをやめることはできん。
や
You
め
know,
る
rule
ことはでき
breaker.
ないって
Why not?
どうしてだよ。
礼儀とは聖婚でもある。マスターとは与えられた試練だ。都合が悪いからといって、その痛みからは、聖杯を手に入れるまでは解放
Well
される。
then, damn.
お前がマスターを辞めたいというのであれば、聖杯を手に入れ、斧が望みを叶えるより他はお前の望み。そのうちに溜まった泥をすべてかき出すこともできる。故に望むがいい。もしその時が来るのなら、君はマスターに選ばれた幸運に感謝するのだからな。
Nani? I feel dizzy. The priest's words don't make any sense. They just confuse me more and more as I listen. Are you slow, Emiya? Because I understand everything he's saying. But still, his words soak into my brain and clot like blood. That's kind of disgusting as fuck, but
回
okay.
りくどい真似はしないで。私は彼にルールを説明してあげてって言ったのよ。
A voice cuts in.
遠さか。
That clears up my dizzy head.
そうか。こういった手合いには何を言っても無駄だからな。せめて勘違いしたまま道徳を拭い去ってやっ情けは人のためならずとはよく言ったものだ。
何よ。彼を助けるといいことあるっていうのあんた。
あるとも。人を助けるということはいずれ自身を救うということだからな。では本題に戻ろうか。エミヤシロ、君が巻き込まれたこの戦いは聖杯戦争という7人の7人のサーバントを用いて繰り広げる争奪戦。
Yes, I
聞いて
did.
る。7人のマスターで殺し合うっていうふざけた話だろ。
そうだ。だが我らとて好きでこのような非道を
I mean, you certainly wanted to, you know, a couple years back.
すべてが聖杯を得るにふさわしいものを選抜するための儀式だ。何しろ物が物だからな。所有者の選定にはいくつかの試練が必要だ。
What trials? I'll bet this priest doesn't think of this Holy Grail war thing as a
待て
trial.
よ。さっきから聖杯聖杯って繰り返してるけど、それって一体何なんだ。
The Holy Grail. A grail said to have received the blood of the Christ. It is considered to be one of the greatest holy relics and said to be capable of many miracles. The most common rumor about it is that the one who obtains the Holy Grail will obtain the world. But that's just an invention. After all, the Holy Grail itself is almost something that exists but doesn't exist. That is an Emiyashiro line if I've ever read one. A Holy Grail that makes wishes come true certainly appears in many folklores and legends around the world, but that's it. A fictional power that doesn't exist and isn't possible. That is the Holy Grail. Did he stutter, bitch?
もちろんだとも。この町に現れる聖杯は本物だ。その証拠の一つとして、サーバントなどという法外な奇跡が起きているだろう。
Okay, I realize this is a very weird point to stop the episode, but I'll stop the episode here because I want to start the next one with more Kotomine Kire talk, because my boy, I want to end this episode with Kotomine Kire, start the next one with Kotomine Kire, because I'm scared at a certain point we're going to go back to the extraneous dialogue in the school that doesn't really add anything to the plot, and I want to, enjoy this part of the story as much as possible, and yeah. Also, I don't want to go to the full 30 minutes just because, I'm starting to get back into it. I want to transition slowly back into it, you know what I mean? Because it's been over a month. I don't want to overdo it for myself. That, and I need to drink my tea because it makes me feel slightly better. My fucking having the whooping cough. There's nothing I could do about it, but that's besides the point. Like the video if you like it, dislike it. If you dislike it, comment down below. Let me know what you think about this episode. And of course, subscribe to become a supporting character. If you're not already, I'm pretty sure everyone who's watching this series is probably a subscriber. But that's besides the point. I'll see you guys in the next one on Wednesday, and then Friday, and then Monday again. Wednesday, Friday, every week. At least I'll try to. Hopefully nothing else comes up. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.